Stacy, if you were in actual graduation, there'd be a huge crowd of people applauding your accomplishment. Most of them you wouldn't know, but some you would. So here's a small group of people doing just that for you today. Congratulations, Dr. Huber.
Hi, Dr. Huber. It is so exciting to know that you're graduating. I am so happy for you and so proud of you. You are so committed and so dedicated, and I love you, and I could never do it, but I know how hard you worked and how much you put into it, and you deserve your special time. I love you, and enjoy your celebration.
Hi, Stacy. We just want to wish you congratulations on earning your doctorate degree, and we can't wait to celebrate with you in person.
Congratulations, Stacy.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, everybody. Stacy, we're so excited for you and proud of you, and I just admire you so much for everything you've accomplished, and I know you're going to educate those nurses real good, and just so proud of you. So we wanted to say cheers to you.
Yep. Cheers, congratulations.
Cheers,
Very proud of you on
congratulations.
all the hard work. You make us feel like slackers for
We won't go into that, though.
ending our education career 20 years ago. So congratulations on the doctorate, and
Yeah.
once again, cheers to Dr. Huber.
Yes, cheers to Dr. Huber. We can't wait to see you come and visit us, and we'll sit on the porch and have a drink together. Okay, love you. Bye.
Bye.
Go ahead, Chris.
Stacy, this is for you. We decided in honor of your achieving your doctorate, we were going to tell doctor jokes.
Elena, what inspired you to write this essay?
The due date.
What do you call a professor that eats his students? Hannibal Lecturer.
What do you call a London subway train full of professors?
A tube of Smarties.
Professor, can I ask you something?
Sure.
How do you put an elephant into a fridge?
I don't know.
It's simple. You open the fridge and put the elephant in. I have another question.
Go ahead.
How do you put an ape into a fridge?
Very simple. You open the fridge and put him in.
No, elephant out, ape in.
I understand.
Let me ask you another one. When every animal goes to a birthday party of a lion, which animal is missing?
The lion, of course, because he would eat every animal.
Wrong. The ape, because he's still in the fridge.
Are you kidding me?
No, Professor. Can I ask you one last question?
Okay.
How can I cross a river full of crocodiles?
There's no way to cross the river. You should take a boat.
No, Professor. You can easily swim across the river because every animal is still at the birthday party.
A student comes to a young professor's office hours. She glances down the hall, closes his door, and kneels pleadingly. I would do anything to pass this exam. She leaned closer to him, flips back her hair, gazes meaningfully into his eyes. I mean, she whispers, I would do anything. He returns her gaze. Anything? Anything. His voice softens. Anything? Absolutely anything. His voice returns into a whisper. Would you study?
What does Dr. Pepper have his PhD in?
Theoretical physics.
What is a professor's favorite kind of nuts? Macadamia nuts.
The day before exams, 4 college roommates decided to stay up late drinking. Needless to say, they were late for class the next morning, but they thought they had a good alibi. We blew a tire on the way here, said one of them. Okay, said the professor, but you will have to take a different version of the exam than the other students. The first question, worth 95 points. Question: which tire did you blow?
Remember, there are no stupid questions. Yes?
If 4 out of 5 people suffer from diarrhea, does the 5th one enjoy it?
My lecturer asked me why I was failing my class. Is it ignorance or apathy? He said. Honestly, I don't know, and I don't care.
An arrogant professor boards a plane and gets a seat beside an old man. Mid-flight, the professor decides to humiliate...
Right, so we had some technical difficulties, but I'm gonna continue. Mid-flight, the professor decides to humiliate the old man and prove he's intellectually superior. So he turns to him and says, "Hey, do you want to play a little game with me?" The old man looks at him and says, "Depends. What type of game?" The professor goes on to explain the game. Taking turns, we'll ask each other one question at a time. If the other knows the answer, the asker gives him $1. If he doesn't, he gives $1 to the asker. Want to play? The professor grins, knowing his general knowledge is vastly superior. To his dismay, the old man refuses. Determined to make him agree, the professor raises the stakes for him. "If I lose, I'll give you $2 instead of 1. No. $5. No. $10. I told you no." Desperate, the professor makes one final offer. "If I lose, I'll give you $100. If you lose, you only give me 1. The professor pleads. The old man ponders this, then sighs. "Only if I get to start." The professor immediately agrees. "Ask away," the professor says, confident he'll never lose. The old man asks, "What has 5 heads, 40 feet, and lives inside of a bucket?" The professor turns the riddle over in his head, trying to find anything that fits the description. After an hour of intense concentration, the professor gives up. Grumbling, he pulls out of his wallet and gives the old man $100. He wastes no time to ask him, "So what has 5 heads, 40 feet, and lives inside of a bucket?" The old man smiles and shrugs. "I've got no idea. Here's your $1.
Lecture. Have any of you heard of Pavlov's dog?
It rings a bell. A group of blonde women decide once and for all that they were going to end the stereotype that all blondes are dumb. They hired a professor from Harvard to do a group test. 100 blonde women entered a room, and one of them was picked at random. The professor explained that he was going to ask them a series of questions. He asked the women, "What is 5 plus 10?
Oh, that's easy.
The woman replied.
That's 28.
Bewildered, the professor looked at the crowd. Together in unison, they shouted,
Give her another chance! Give her another chance!
The professor asked, "What is 10 plus 2?
Oh, that's easy.
The woman replied.
That's 48.
Even more confused, the professor again looked at the crowd. Together in unison, they chanted,
Give her another chance! Give her another chance!
The professor then asked, "What is 4 plus 4?
Oh, that's easy.
The woman replied.
That's 8.
Relieved, the professor looks at the crowd. Together in unison, they chanted,
Give her another chance! Give her another chance!
Professor, can you define the lecturer?
A lecturer is a person who has a bad habit of speaking when someone is sleeping.
My professor took an entire class to lecture us about Cole's Law. Turns out it's just a thinly literally can't sliced piece of cabbage.
What do you call a cross between an academic and a dinosaur? A velociraptor.
Hey, Professor, can I do anything to help my grade?
It's May.
Oh, sorry. May I do anything to help my grade?
Paige finishes writing her dissertation and hands it. Paige finishes writing her dissertation and hands it into the lecturer. The following day, he quickly flicks through it and realizes something is missing. "Where's your appendix, Paige?" "Easy," she says, and points to her lower abdomen.
When Chuck Norris was in middle school, his English teacher assigned an essay, What is Courage? He received an A+ for turning in a blank page with only his name at the top.
Congratulations, Aunt Stacy. Hope you like our jokes.
Congratulations on your achievements. We are so proud of you.
I've thought about how far the family has come over the last 3 generations, from the time when Pap enlisted in the Army and never finished high school to today when you've earned your doctorate degree. We're still looking forward to meeting you and Jason at Seven Springs and having what will now be our post-graduation dinner. Congratulations again. Bye-bye.
And now it's time to hand out the diplomas to our doctoral candidates. Stacy Week-Huber, please come forward. Congratulations!
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 Congratulations! Way to go!
Hey Stace, just wanted to take a minute to say congratulations for all your hard work, and we're proud of you.
Hope it pays off. Congratulations, Dr. Huber.
Hi, Aunt Stacy. I might be just an engineer, but I know a lot of doctors, and I couldn't be more proud than to add your name to that list of doctors. Congratulations. I'm sorry we can't celebrate the way we'd like to, but after all this COVID stuff is over, we sure will. Congratulations. I couldn't be more proud.